Morning. So this is our first day.
Yeah, our first full day
of sightseeing in
Mahabalipuram.
Yeah, Michelle's reading that off a sign.
I'm practicing it. I'm practicing.
So we've just paid our 600 rupees each, £6 each. But in one day you can see as much of the monuments and sites as you want to in this whole area.
For the one day, the ticket is for one day.
So we're going to try and see a fair bit of it because, as I said on the previous video, these are really old monuments, probably the oldest we've seen, aren't they?
Yes, I think so, yeah.
So yeah, we're just going to show you this map of the site. So what we're hoping to get today is this sort of stuff. There's a butterball, it's called. It's a huge rock that hasn't moved for centuries.
So we want to see these caves as well.
Vara Cave.
So the big rock is called Butterball. And then there are some others.
Chimutri Cave.
And then there's different temples.
The Shiva Temple.
Yeah, so this first one is actually what they call Shore Temple.
So this is what we got explained to us by a French lady in Agra, in the homestay we were staying, and she said to come to this place because of the age of the monuments and also the chilled out vibe of the place, which it is pretty chilled out, isn't
lovely.
it?
Yeah.
So the Shore Temple is actually from about 700 to 728 AD. So you know that is really old. 700 AD is just incredible. I think there was a complex of 7 of these. I don't know how many are left now.
It says there's 2 over there, 2 shrines over there in this complex. So
first one I think we're going to go then is the Shore Temple.
Yes.
And again, these grounds are immaculate, really nice. The golf buggy for the elderly people again. Are they going to offer? Oh, they are as well. We're good. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah. See, they actually think we're past retirement. They must think we're like, you know, aces or something, mustn't they? So everywhere there's a golf buggy, we get offered it. That's all the old people on the golf trolley. So yeah, we've just got a bit closer to the first of the Shore Temples. Obviously, before all this was built up for tourism, the shore is just there, you know, the sea is actually there. So this would have been all beach coming up to here. And so yeah, this would have been basically on the beach, wouldn't it?
It would.
All of this looks fairly new, this complex. Supposedly not that many years ago, and I don't know exactly how many, but you could just walk all over this. There was no charge to come in. Basically it was literally on the beach. If anyone has been here sort of 10 or 20 years ago, that probably would be the case.
That's amazing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I know. Have they been worn away by the wind and the sea?
I think so.
Wow.
Oh my god. What an amazing sight.
So you can basically walk all over it. There's no restrictions. Looks like the well.
It is.
And there's an old elephant sort of carving there.
Yeah. So these are all like cows.
Are they cows? Yeah.
Yeah, but obviously a lot of it's worn away because of the age.
Okay.
Which again, they do worship the cow, don't they? It's a sacred animal here.
Yes.
And there's lots of them all over here.
There certainly is. Wow. So it's all carved out of rock, isn't it?
This is the main temple and main god inside.
Beautiful.
So yeah, we've just come down to this level.
And there's Mark's bathtub.
Oh,
Look,
you'd not
a bit
like
of
to
a
get in
vein.
that, wouldn't you?
So I think the actual rock itself must heat up the water.
Ah, good point.
Because that's red hot
It's really hot.
already,
Yeah.
and it's only midday.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably what happens.
Yep.
Would you like to get in there, Mark?
I'd love to get in there, especially now I'm that hot. Jeez.
For the rainwater collecting. Rainwater falling me.
So yeah, we're just about to leave this site, but we just overheard a guide saying, yeah, so this temple was one of 7 temples. All the others are in the sea, which was obviously land at the time. But now that they've crumbled down to rock, you know, you can still see them at very low tide, or when you get an unusual tide, you can still see the other 6 temples, but they're more crumbled. So we'll just look at the sea.
So this is the only one left on land.
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not as old as our own Hadrian's Wall, which I think was sort of in the 1st century AD. So this is like another 600 years later. So yeah, the other temples go in an exact line to this one. So they'll be over there somewhere. Obviously, it's quite a low tide, but I think he's talking about an extremely low tide. So
I suppose if you were scuba diving, you'd see them, wouldn't you?
that's true. You would. So we've just had our 2 lovely refreshing drinks, and the lady only charged.
Well, they were 80 pence for the 2, and we gave 20 rupees tip. That was equivalent of 20 pence, so a pound all in all.
And she was well chuffed, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She came to give us the change, and we said no, and she had a real giggle. Her face just lit up.
Yeah.
I don't think she's probably ever had a tip before, has she? Because that's more the local little cafe that obviously Indian people would have gone to.
Yeah.
Oh, she was so chuffed. It was so nice to see her face, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're coming up to the next one. As Michelle said earlier, they're spotted all around the town. What's this one called?
Oh, I can't quite remember. I just read it, but I've forgotten already. But we'll find out again in a minute.
This bloody dementia, I'll tell you what. Not drinking wine isn't doing us too any favours whatsoever.
Well, I think it's also because the names don't come naturally to us and they're difficult to pronounce, we soon forget them.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's hope it's that anyway. Or else we might not actually get back, because we might forget where we actually live. Yeah. Yeah, this is impressive too. Wow, we'll try and get some dates of this in a second. Oh, okay.
So Arjuna's penance.
Penance. Picks the story of Kiratarjuna.
Yeah, yes, of the great epic Mahabalipuram. The panoramic view of the life in the forest is aptly sculptured here in the 2 large boulders.
Okay.
Oh, is that up there?
Possibly. So yeah, so this is the unfinished rock cut cave temple north of Krishna Mandapa. The cave temple would have been the largest of all cave temples of the Pallavas, and probably dates about 672 to 700. Oops. Whoa, we nearly fell over then. So again, in fantastic condition, isn't it? So yeah, it's just been carved out of the cliff basically. All the floor, there's rocks here. And it's the same on both sides. Both sides look pretty symmetrical. Nice and cool just here too. So back into the heat again from that lovely cool area, and yeah, this is phenomenally carved.
A lot of detail.
I know. Right, so we've arrived now at the third site, and this is called the Butterball,
Which is a huge rock.
So I think I read that they were saying sort of, you know, in the olden times that this is God's butterball.
Yes.
It's some butter he scoops off his off a block of butter.
Yes, and sent down
Yeah,
to Earth.
and this has been here for a long time.
They said they tried to get lots of elephants to move it once, but they weren't successful.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, Krishna's butterball. Krishna's butterball is a natural monument. It's a gigantic granite boulder, delicately balanced by nature on the slope of the hillock. The boulder is approximately 6 meters high and 5 meters wide and weighs about 250 tons. It stands on approximately a 1.2 meter base on the slope. Even though it's called as Krishna's butterball by local people, it has no relation with Lord Krishna. In the early 20th century, an attempt has been made to remove it from its place, but they couldn't move it. They tried with elephants.
Try to push if it's moving.
Yes, yeah.
They're writing your name in English.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're from England.
Yes, we are, yes.
Which part of England?
In the southwest?
Manchester?
No. Many hours from Manchester, right down the bottom.
Yeah, we know the place to the people staying in Eastern China.
About 5
Yeah,
hours.
it really is some sights. That is amazing.
Yes.
Wow, how it just balances there for all of those years. Phenomenal. So again, the scale of this Krishna's butterball is just absolutely out of this world, isn't it? And against the blue sky, whoa, that is big.
And Mark's going to climb up there in a minute,
I am,
aren't
yeah.
you, Mark?
And it does just look like it balances there.
It does. It looks like it could move any
Yeah.
moment.
That's just unreal, isn't it? That people have tried to move it
Yeah.
and failed. Incredible. Oh, the lovely goats again. They're so cute.
Got a bit of an itch.
Yes.
Oh, look at him.
I know. So there's no name for these, but again, they're huge. And then there's a pathway that leads between
In
them.
between them.
Did you get a picture?
I did get a few.
Okay, well done.
but
Trying to
then-
get my picture holding up the butterball,
Yes.
but just got invaded by
Yeah.
another 1,000 people.
Yeah, they sort of photo dump, don't they?
Photo dump?
Yes,
That's a good word.
I know. Yeah,
What's this photo dump?
it's where people just get in their photo.
Okay.
Oh, look.
I know. So there's these steps just coming up here into probably another old jacuzzi. Wow. So again, date about 672 to 700. Again, the detail.
Gorgeous. Beautiful. And again, so old.
Yeah, they've lasted well.
On the top.
Yeah, so in the rock, just the general rock, it looks like something's been carved into the actual rock, some sort of steps or something where they actually put some structures in. Who knows? So this path leads to a very early part of this settlement, and they say it looks like it was abandoned, so this won't have all the grandeur of the other temples, but it's one of the first ones. Oh, it's peaceful around here, isn't it?
It is. Nobody photo dumping.
No, this one isn't grand enough for the for the tourists.
Oh, it's just here, look.
It is, yeah. So they're not sure if they changed architecture, so they got more advanced.
Yeah.
So this became redundant.
Okay.
Obviously, it's all hearsay. No one really knows.
Because it was so long ago.
Yeah. Again, there's just a sign there about it. Oh yeah, this is an early one. So this goes probably 580.
Wow.
580 to 630. 7th century. Oh, I see. So there was a script reading on it too. Which again, it's probably worn away over the years with the erosion. But again, these rocks are everywhere. So there's probably other things around here too. So yeah, this is probably the early one then.
Do you want that as your little cave?
Well, this is a much smaller one, isn't it?
And not as grand inside.
No,
There's not many sort of inscription.
no, but still these
decoration.
two either side ladies.
Yeah.
And they say these grooves here, it could have meant a wooden structure was also up against it, sort of like a pagoda. Yeah, there's several of these places where a wooden structure could have been placed. So more goats just having a chomp.
They look so cute.
They do.
No, thank you.
Oh yeah,
Oh, look at that.
it's another elephant carved.
Oh, look. There's some.
Oh, little baby elephants. And a monkey.
Oh, yes. So this is just rock cut sculpture representing a group of elephants, monkeys, and a peacock. Oh, the peacock.
Oh, the peacock's there. Yeah, I see.
Which is their national bird, isn't it?
That's
Peacock.
true. There's the peacock.
And there's the goat. Having a good look at what we're doing.
Yeah, there's the goat.